that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Only up to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. This is Breida. But then quickly brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And this returnable for Harris. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Titans 7, Dolphins nothing.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 36 yards on the play.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Tannehill throwing again. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 13 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check 15.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he's got it. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jonnu Smith hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On the handoff, this is Breida. They had a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. And other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
On the play, but it brings up 4th down.
They'll run it with Coleman. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, Tagovailoa. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That catch good for only a couple. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth and smiling.
And happy.
16 yards, a first down.
And the Dolphins.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the 44-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Off at the 16.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
12-yard line.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Caught left side, Williams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Titans first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Flushed out right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again is Tannehill. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Titans 21. Dolphins.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right, and incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Here's Brett Kern now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Here comes Grant on the return. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They go counter with Breida.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Matt Breida.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete.
Tagovailoa.
Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Here's Tua. Coleman has it here right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Down at the 20-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The last run got 6, now second and 4. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. That'll be complete to Breida. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Back now in Nashville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
The tackle made by...
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Heavy set out there on third and 1.
It's a gain of 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Fourth down.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
On the carry. Bobby McCain on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey, 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now the rookie runner from App State, it's Darrington Evans. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And he knocks it through.
Good. Makes the score Titans 28, Dolphins 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Tua now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And the Dolphin first down.
Tua now on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
Breida, the ball carrier.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Tua hit, and the ball is out. And that might be Titan football. It is.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter. And some room to maneuver. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there from McCaffrey, 73 yards. Big run here in the fourth as they continue to wear down this defense.
And that's when the offensive line coach clicks onto the headset and says, head coach, offensive coordinator, let my guys fire out and hit people. We're wearing them down. Let's finish them off with the running game.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
the 6-yard line.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Christian McCaffrey with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Titans. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Breida. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
One final try for Tagovailoa. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for Tennessee, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week.